Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev, and we're back here on some Modern Warfare 2. We're on the Steam version of MW2 right now because, again, we got this news that I actually talked about last year, almost exactly a year ago. 11 months ago, I actually made a couple of videos about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So there's been rumors floating around about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered for a very, very long time at this point. This has been a dream for players for a long time. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered has basically been a legend slash a myth for I don't even know how long. There was a post that I believe that Charlie Intel actually put out. There was a poll. In this poll, it basically asked what Call of Duty, if any Call of Duty at all, would you want remastered? And I believe Black Ops 2 actually ended up coming out on top, which to me, it's honestly, it's not very much of a surprise because, and in a pretty decently close second place was Modern Warfare 2. Most people would argue that Black Ops 2 is probably the greatest Call of Duty ever created in most people's, you know, opinions anyway. Me, I definitely enjoy Black Ops 2, but I mean, it's definitely not, you know, my favorite Call of Duty of all time. I actually would rather play Black Ops 1 than 2, but I believe Black Ops 1 actually ended up coming in third place, which is honestly surprising. I didn't expect as many people would, you know, want to be into Black Ops 1 as much as I am. I mean, shit, even back then, Black Ops 1 was considered really not that great, and my game just crashed. Wait, no, wait, I lagged. Back then, Black Ops 1, when it was being created and it released and everything, was not nearly as appreciated as I felt it should have been, but they also had a really tough act where they had to end up following up, you know, MW2, arguably one of, if not the greatest Call of Duty created, until inevitably Black Ops 2 ended up coming out anyway. Bro, this guy always has final stand. Like, what is your death streak, man? Dude, the range on the shotties on this game was hilarious. Yeah, and it's final kill cam, not the best kill of the game. Dude, I'm so used to all of, like, the new Call of Duty features, which is really surprising because, you know, we have played these Call of Duties for so long. I was never a big, you know, Call of Duty player on PC, especially not being used to playing MW2 on PC. I was never into that. So, if you haven't noticed yet, there are rumors circulating again about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered actually being a real thing. And those videos that I made months and months ago, I did confirm that basically they were real, and obviously I got this information from other people as well, and multiple people at this point. Some people that work with certain companies, other people like Marcus, for example, Marcus Rd. People that usually get like this whole inside scoop on, like, you know, what's going on in there, in the industry and all that shit. I ended up getting the information, but I never really went into too much, I guess. I didn't ask the right questions. A lot of these people are very careful about what they do and don't answer. Also, a lot of people don't want to reveal their own sources, but rumors are circulating again at this time because some website ended up showing that it was on like a ratings board or some shit like that, like some official stuff. The typical stuff that we end up hearing about is like, oh, there's this article that came out and then there's this screenshot that supposedly is this. But since we've been hearing about it for so long, and also there have been multiple sites and screenshots and all sorts of other things pointing to it being real, I don't think anybody really denies its legitimacy at this point. That's not the issue. We're not worried about it being real or not anymore. That's so fucked up on so many levels. Why would you ever do that to somebody? You are such an angry person. Why? It's crazy how little bullets it takes to actually kill somebody on this game. But the sniper rifles aren't nearly as consistent. That's such a weird dynamic. 2 bullets to kill people with virtually every single gun on this game, including sidearms. Realistically, it's like 3 or 4, but it's so easy to hit mark people. Like, can I get some high cal too for my intervention? Basically, this website ends up leaking a listing, and now people are like, you know, buzzing about it all over again and shit. But we already pretty much knew that this was a thing. But now we get to the problem. We all kind of knew that this was a real thing, that it's leaked and all this other stuff, but here's the issue. The thing that's leaking isn't saying, hey, MW2 is getting a full remaster like COD 4 did, for example, like Modern Warfare Remastered, which in my opinion was a good remaster. I don't care how many people say that they ruined it or whatever. As somebody that played the original COD 4 and all that shit, I didn't play it to some ridiculous degree like some other people have been playing it still to this day for like 10 years at this point. This leak doesn't necessarily confirm everything that we want to hear. It's pretty much confirming our worst nightmares, I would say. This remaster is only going to be campaign only. And I already made a video about it being campaign only once before. On top of feeling like I was bamboozled with the information that I got, I wasn't technically. That's what I meant by, you know, not asking the correct questions. You have to be very specific and you have to think of every single possibility you can, because otherwise you got shit like this that happens. Now here's the thing. Oh, well, thought I'd maybe get into a lobby where somebody's not flying around the top of the map playing God. But we can't be that lucky. Hey, maybe I could get lucky and finally hit a quad right here. I mean, I've hit one already with a Barrett, but I'm trying to hit like a... I remember when they put my quad in one of the FaZe montages that came, I forget which one it was. Remember I got so much shit from people that were just like talking all this shit about standard. Yeah, back then when people were making montages, people were like super critical about the clips that you put in there, and they just, it's bad. It was really, really stressful. It sucked a lot of the fun out of the whole thing. I think it's part of why the whole montage thing died out. People would rather see like live clips and shit than like a compilation of clips that required months and months of time and work put into it. Like, sure, they would watch it, but a lot of people stopped doing it or trying to do it themselves because of how critical everyone was and how high the standards were and all that shit. Like, people are still doing it. I don't mean to disrespect any of the people that are doing it now, but this fucking guy just plays like a real Marine. Look at this dude. This dude is sitting in the most tactical positions waiting for that small piece of cloth to move out of the way for his one shot with a silenced LMG. Basically, the whole catch here is that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is a real thing. It's just not gonna have multiplayer. Literally the thing that we all want. It makes absolutely no sense to me. Hey, I'm not a businessman. I don't make games. I'm not the developer. I'm not any of that, but whoever the fuck just remake the multiplayer game. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's really ignorant to just go and say it straight out like that, to just go and be like, huh, just remake it. What I mean by just make it is almost the opposite. If you're not going to give people Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer specifically, obviously there are going to be a good handful of people that go and get the Modern Warfare 2 thing. Like, for sure, people will play the campaign just to be able to see and feel their favorite weapons all over again. Although the reality of it is, even those weapons do and will feel different from what they feel like in multiplayer, but there will be a good handful of people, I'm sure, that will enjoy replaying that campaign, right? As just like a side piece for Modern Warfare 4 or some shit like that, right? But it's such a, I don't know what other term to use other than blue ball. It's just like the most ridiculous tease. I don't know. Saying that we're gonna get Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and then not have multiplayer is like saying I'm gonna date somebody, but we're literally never going to sit next to each other in the same room ever. And that's not a knock towards people that are doing like online dating type of shit. Eventually it becomes a real physical thing. It's not happening. This is like halfway. This is like meeting up with each other and then deciding you don't want to date anymore. It's weird. It's just weird, and just why? I'm trying to approach this in a more calm, cool, and collected way than I did last time. I mean, shit, I was going the fuck off, but in a lot of my older videos, the way that I have, you know, said opinionated things about these companies and developers and shit like that, let's just say that Treyarch isn't necessarily on my side with a lot of different things. Activision people are really nice, but Treyarch, no. I don't really get much nods from those guys because I made some old videos. They're kind of embarrassing. Not kind of, they are absolutely embarrassing, but that was just what I was feeling at the time. Stupid move to voice that. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think that I would ever even have anybody watching the video to begin with, but that was a long time ago. Now people watch my videos, developers hear about it, and then they never want to talk to me ever again because of the shit that I said. Hey, it's the same thing with me. Anybody that I saw talking shit about me on Twitter years ago, I still got you blocked. You think I forgot? At one time you said my clip was trash in a montage, you're blocked. You're gone forever. You are done. You're gone. You said something about one of my friends the wrong way, you're fucking blocked. And now you're never getting unblocked. Hey, I feel that. I'm petty as fuck. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered seems like, you know, it's a real thing. It's gonna happen and all that shit. Like, all the signs point towards it, getting info from people and shit. All signs point towards it actually being real and that it is, in fact, only campaign only, considering we heard the same thing over 11 months ago. It's all basically confirmed. Some people were suggesting or even implying that maybe potentially when the game comes out, they'll release a remastered version of the multiplayer as like a part of like an expansion to that or something. For example, release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered campaign only thing. God, that just pisses me off even just saying it out loud. Campaign ends up getting released at the same time that Modern Warfare 4 gets released, right? And then maybe a couple months in, during the time where it usually gets dry, which is already an issue in itself for Call of Duty, they just need more updates in general. A couple months after release, end up releasing Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, the multiplayer. Call of Duty is definitely at its like lowest point now at the moment as far as like viewership overall and just hype and things like that. It's definitely down there. You probably noticed with a whole bunch of different YouTubers and stuff if you ever watched other YouTubers that posted Call of Duty as well. Obviously, people are still going strong. I still play it. It's just, you know, as far as making videos on it, it's difficult. People get angry. It's hard to find games where people don't get somehow angry at you. Find a game. That's just a typical stuff, but for as long as I played Call of Duty, man, it was always a dream to play Modern Warfare 2 again, just remastered, looking beautiful. beautiful, completely revitalized, you know, at least even just for a couple months, even if you guys released it and it fucking died, at least I can say I have it. Like Modern Warfare Remastered, MWR. I could hop on MWR right now. Shit, I even contemplated doing it instead of Modern Warfare 2 on PC, but I actually figured out how to run this thing without it being busted. I hopped on here just to talk about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered and how disappointed I am that it's not multiplayer. Yeah, honestly, I might still make videos on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, just like the campaign thing if you guys want me to. I don't give a shit. I don't know about doing like a whole full playthrough, but I'll definitely play it. I know obviously that's all Activision needs. They just need me to buy it for them to make money and all this other shit. I feel like it would have been more successful with a full multiplayer. Obviously, that's no little feat. Maybe you guys just don't want to touch one of the greatest, if not, you know, games in their entire franchise. I get that, but you already touched COD 4. That game is sacred. I know you guys are capable of just doing something. Even if you're gonna mess Modern Warfare 2 up, fuck it. Put it out anyway. Fixing NoobTube's fixing any of that shit? Fuck it. Don't even fix any of it. Just re-release it. New graphics, new settings. I just can't imagine like a good, clean, not delayed whatsoever intervention shot. Or shit, just imagine having like the crazy Barrett shot from back in the day coming back. Launching Modern Warfare 2 on PC with custom settings and just, you know, higher resolutions and all that stuff only does so much, but just to even have a glimpse of what it could be like, just the sharpness of things, how just even something as simple as better anti-aliasing on the game. It just, oh, it's so nice. So yeah, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered leaked. Part of me even wishes that it wasn't real, to be fair. But I feel like there's still like a whole audience there that loves this whole classic style of games. So, I don't know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments section. I'm just disappointed personally, but let me know what you guys think. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.